and I can't get it focused. And because it has a bunch of your stuff on there, that's why which source so.
Oh, yeah.
But I was trying to put stuff in the background that's representing the witch source.
All right. And we are live. Hopefully this looks okay. Just glad my camera is working again. Finally. All right. Okay, so let's just get started with, goodness, they are going everywhere. What in the world? General reading for everybody. Hi, Afia. And then we'll jump into your reading requests. All right. Hey, Preach.
If you guys want a reading, you have to say that you want one so I can put you on the list, please. For some like just to come and sit in.
Yeah, let us know so Pam can get you on the list if you want a reading. And for those of you that like to just come in and hang out, welcome. All right. All right, we're going to start with the general reading for everybody, and then we will jump on in. Hey, Julia. All right, here we go. All right. Let's see what's going on. All right. All right. So this is the general reading. So this is for anybody that you feel like it relates or makes sense for you. All right. So there is some sadness, some fear, some worry going on, and you just want to keep going. Okay, that's the biggest thing. Just keep going, keep doing what you need to do, and just keep the focus on that sense of freedom. Focus on that, appreciate that. Let that that hope of freedom be the goal that you keep in the forefront of your mind. And that will be the thing that carries you through. And when you focus on that, you're going to make it actually happen that much faster. And when you focus on the freedom like that, another thing that's going to happen is it's going to expand. So that energy of freedom will expand to other aspects that maybe don't feel so free right now. So it will get there. It's part of the magic. So just keep doing what you need to do. Focus on the goal, focus on the freedom, and just take care of getting things done, tying up loose ends, getting things in order, getting the things that need to be done set. Just keep going, be methodical about it, get it done, and do what you know. You've got knowledge, you've got wisdom. It's there for you. So use it. Sorry, you guys. I keep just trying to get this in a better spot here. You've got the knowledge, you've got the wisdom. Use what you know. Okay. So you can use your magic in this situation as well. All right. Don't forget that. Never forget that. So, whatever the fear is, whatever the worry is, do the magic. Do the magic. Right. If you need more abundance, do your magic. If you need to get something off your back, do the magic. If you need help pushing things through, do the magic. Whatever it is that you've got to do, use what you know. All right. Get it done, and you will be happy in the end. Everything will work out. You've got power. So use your power. All right. All right. All right, guys. So for oh, we've already got little scammy spammy people on here. So let's get them blocked. And make sure you guys that if people ever say things like, I'm drawn to you and I'm sending you a friend request and you've been chosen and I want to give you a free reading, anything like that, you guys, it's a scam. Okay. They're being spammy and scammy, and just ignore them. That's like here at the Witch Source, we offer free readings. You get to come on and tell me that you want a reading. If you don't tell me you want a reading, you don't get on the list. Okay. So if you're joining us, thank you for being here. I've got the lovely Pam here with me. She is keeping track of the list. So we have plenty of people that like to just come on and say hello and thank you for being here. But if you would like a free reading right now, live, let us know. And the beautiful Pam will get you on the list and we'll get you going.
It's the Afia. Is that her name?
Afia? Yep. All right.
She's up first.
She's up first. Wonderful. I sometimes think it's comical that these people spend their time and energy like going to other people's lives and posting these comments and stuff. Like I don't get that. That's not a good way to spend your time and energy. I don't have the time to do that mess. Like I get it. I'm a reader, but I don't have time to go, spam on somebody else's page. So the fact that they have time to go spam people, that alone is scary. Like there's lots of other stuff you can do with your time and energy. All right. Oh, awesome. We've got somebody new. Looks like they're in the group. So let me get that pulled up really quick so I can see who is commenting. They said they just found the podcast and they're just starting their journey and they're here to listen in. So awesome. Oh, is it Bebe Coronet? I think that's it. Welcome. We are glad that you are here. Okay, let me mute myself. There we go.
Did she ask for a reading? Because I got her as Facebook. I don't have mine up yet. It's just Facebook.
No, she didn't specifically ask for a reading. She was just giving a shout out. Hello.
Yeah. Okay. I was just making sure, honey. Thank you.
Yeah. So, Bebe, if you do want to get on the list, just let us know. Hey, Monica. All right. All right, Afia, here we go. Here we go. All right. All right, Afia, you will, okay, let me start over. You're currently in the dark. It feels like it feels like you don't have all the information that you need. Or you think you don't have all the information that you need, that you're in the dark about something. So this reading is letting you know that what you need is coming soon. Okay. The light will be shined. You won't be in the dark for long. So the information that you need is coming through. Everything will be revealed and the light will be shined ahead. So you're going to know which direction to go, what you need to do. All of that's coming up very soon. All right. So in the meantime, until everything comes through that you need to know, focus on getting balanced. Okay. Because it feels like you're standing like at this tipping point and you don't know which way to go because you feel like you're in the dark, and to some extent you are. But you are balancing right on that edge. So keep your balance, don't fall, and you'll know which way to go very soon. And this is going to be, I don't know if this is something that you're hoping for or been wanting, Afia, but you're going to get to make that step. Okay. You're going to be able to get through to the other side of what it is. So whatever you're waiting on, whatever message you're looking for, whatever information you're waiting on, it's going to be coming soon. Okay. It's going to happen. I also want to let you know, Afia, that the God card is here. So there's God energy here for you, um, supporting you. So ask for help. Okay. You can do that, in the form of prayer or just asking for help in your mind. Um, but ask that God energy for help. Okay. And you'll get it. Um, it also feels like, Afia, that the information that you're looking for and waiting on is in relation to a male figure. So that's going to be coming. So if that's what you're waiting on, if that's what you're hoping for, it'll be coming soon. Okay. Just hang in there. All right. Hopefully. There we go.
Is it Mina? Is next. Mina.
Oh, Mina. Great.
Mhm.
All right. All right, Afia. Oh, perfect. You're so very welcome. I'm glad that resonated. Yay. All right. We get one more shuffle in, Nina. And don't forget, you guys, if you want a reading, let us know so you can get on the list, okay? All right. All right, Mina, here we go. All right, Mina. You're really going to have to be very honest with yourself. Um, it really feels like, all right, Mina, what I'm getting is it feels like you're not being yourself. It feels like you are, it's like you're trying to people please. You're trying to be what everybody else expects you to be, and you're trying to do what everybody else expects you to do. And um, it's like you're not fully able to be yourself with whatever situation you're in. She said, absolutely. Yeah. And it's really time to start changing that. Okay. Be who you really are. And, if be honest with yourself, and really look at why you feel like you have to do this. There's a reason for it. Okay. And there's no like judgment or blame or, none of that crap here. Okay. It's just about figuring out what is it that makes you feel like you? To do that. Okay. And that's the root of what you want to get to. Figuring out what is it is, does it not feel safe to be yourself? Do you feel like you're going to disappoint people if you don't, put this facade up of making everybody happy or being who they want you to be, that kind of thing, right? It's like figuring out what that is so that you can be very truthful with yourself about that and then change it and slowly start to shift it. And remember who you are, right? Who are you and who do you want to be? If you take away everything that you have piled up on top of you from other people. Convenience. Yeah. Yeah. It's just convenience. It's easy, right? So they're saying, let that go and start to take those layers off of yourself, um, so that you can get back to who you really are and you can live a life that is full of joy because you get to be who you are. Because what you'll find when you get back to who you truly are deep within yourself and what makes you happy, and what lights up your soul, you're going to find that you're perfect just the way you are. You're beautiful just the way you are. And if the people around you have a problem with that, then they're the problem. That's their problem to figure out why they can't handle you being you, right? That's their issue, not yours. Okay.
Or maybe
So,
that they don't belong in the situation or around.
exactly. It
Yes.
might be time to move them out. Exactly. So, yeah, remember who you are. Just be really honest and gentle with yourself and just go through your life and say, where am I people pleasing? And then, yeah, start working on getting back to who you really are and doing what you really love, and focusing on you. Start making those shifts. And what you're going to find too is when you drop all of that, you're going to have so much more energy for yourself.
That's what I was going to talk about, energy drainers, because people can do that to you to where you are not focused on what you need to be focused on.
Exactly. So every time that you are in a situation where you're having to people please, you're slowly draining yourself and they're
Mhm.
like leeching the energy from you. And it's like little holes within your aura and you're just losing your power and it's draining you of your energy. So you have to go through and clear all of that off. And once you do that, then you're going to get your energy back. You're going to get your power back. You're going to feel so much better. And you're just going to be like, wow, you're going to feel like a brand new you. Like, okay, now what do I want to do? Like, I could conquer the world. Like, let's go do this, right? You're going to have a really strong, powerful, positive energy. She said, anything good coming my way? I would say absolutely yes. Good is going to come your way when you work on this. So
Yeah, do
do
the
this,
work.
work on
Yeah,
this,
do the work. Yes.
get your power and energy back. And yeah, you're going to feel really good and good things will come to you because you're going to be attracting good and positive things for yourself. And you will no longer be attracting things for other people or that what other people want for you. So it's going to be like a whole shift and a change for you. And then you're going to figure out, hey, when I live fully for myself and in my body and in my power, and I stand in my energy and I feel my energy, the world is a little bit different. Everything's a little bit brighter and good things start to happen. Okay.
And then you feel
So,
comfortable in giving to others then, but you got to learn to love yourself and accept the world around you as it's your world first.
exactly. You'll start to get that balance.
Yes.
All right.
All right. We got Alicia next.
Alicia.
Alicia. She in the house.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. It's called settling for sure. Yeah, no more
Mhm.
settling. Then the good can come in.
I think a lot of people can relate to that kind of a situation though, because a lot of us give a lot of ourselves to others. So I can understand some of that.
Yeah, definitely. That can happen, and it's learning the
Draining.
boundaries, setting really
Mhm.
firm boundaries to say enough is enough. I've given you enough of my time and energy, um, and that's it for now. um, it might be Alicia. I think
Alicia.
it's
Okay.
Alicia. Yeah. All right. All right. And yeah, that was, I think it's Bebe. She asked to be put on the list. Awesome.
Okay.
All right. All right, Alicia, here we go. All right, Alicia. It looks like there was some really big changes that happened for you that were pretty sudden. Hey, Jean Bean, I am back on here. um, some pretty big sudden changes for you, Alicia, that maybe you weren't quite prepared for. And so it's like now you're playing catch up and you're having to um, do a lot of things that you weren't prepared for because this wasn't on your radar. So just keep going. Just do what you need to do. Try to make the best of it. Okay, Alicia. You're not going to be able to undo or change or go back. And don't try to rebuild what was. Okay, whatever this thing is that happened, you've really got to try your best to accept it and let it go, and then focus on moving forward. Okay, it's in the past. It might be the very recent past, but it's in the past. So it's time to start focusing on what you need to get done and what you need to do, and just like I said, make the best of it going through it. Things are going to get better, things will get brighter. Okay, it also feels like you're kind of stuck in this space of um, you don't understand why this happened. um, there's like some confusion around what happened, and it doesn't really feel, Alicia, like you're ever going to fully understand the why the why it happened. Okay. um, and sometimes we don't get that little piece of understanding until we accept it. um, and once we can finally say, okay, this is what it is and I'm going to have to accept it even if I don't understand it, then things get a little bit clearer. Then things get better, they get brighter, and you can start to move forward. Okay. um, Connection is here, unity is here. Okay, so I want you to know, Alicia, that whatever happens, you're not alone. Okay, you have people around you, you have a whole team and world of support on the spirit side of things. Okay, they're there to support you and help you, and they want to let you know that you're not alone and you're loved, and they really want to help you feel at one with yourself and help you to feel whole again. um, and that spirit connection there, it's always there. Okay, you can tap into that energy and feel it anytime you need to. Okay, so if you start to feel sad or you start to worry or go into like fear mode, remember to just pause. Okay, take a breath, get grounded, and oh, we got another one on here. Get grounded and try to connect. Try to just feel the love around you, feel that support around you, and feel that wholeness that is within you. Okay. It might take some time to get through this process and to feel whole again. Um, but you'll get there. It'll happen. Okay. Uh, just stay focused on putting one foot in front of the other and accomplishing every little task just one at a time. Just do whatever is placed in front of you that day to do. And then once you get through that, then you can take the next step. She said, yes, thank you. My husband's job stuff has switched up dramatically and has changed some things. And yes, things are looking better. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah. And so just do what you got to do. Keep moving forward. Things will get better. And keep your connection. Okay. Keep your connection. Keep your connection with your husband as well. Okay. Keep that connection sacred, and go back to it when you need it. Wow, that's like the third one on here.
That's it. Right.
Wow, you guys. Okay, the spammy, scammy people are on here strong today. So
We got Melinda next.
All right. Melinda. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Hi, Melinda. Let me get one more shuffle in and then we'll get started. Okay. All right, Melinda, here we go. Okay, I can feel a little bit of a theme going on. Seems to happen. All right, Melinda, get balanced, get your energy balanced. Um, you, okay, there's a whole healing journey that you need to take. Okay, Melinda, and it's time. It's time to start your journey with healing. Okay, and you're at the point of you've got to make that first step. Okay, it's time to make that first step. Now, to do that, what that's going to look like is first you need to get grounded. All right, you need to take a pause and get grounded and take stock of where you are right now. Okay, what's your energy right now? What's your mindset right now? Um, what's going on around you? What's going on in your mind? What's going on in your emotions? What's going on with your spirituality? What's going on with your body? Right? Really take a good long look at where you are right now and be very honest with yourself. Now, I don't want you to be brutally honest. I want you to be kind to yourself, but you've got to be honest about where you're at, how you got there, and where you want to be. Okay. Those are the three things you got to focus on. So, once you can get that straightened out, what that's going to do is it's going to shine a lot of light when you are willing to say, I am where I am today because of what happened in the past. And when you go and you look at that past and try to, again, stay grounded in the here and now, but look at the past through that lens of healing. Okay. And what that means is you're going to let go of any guilt, any shame, any blame, anywhere where you might be playing the victim or somebody else is playing the victim. You're going to release all of that and just say, what have I learned from the past? What can I learn from the past? Okay. That got you to where you are right now. And again, you want to cover all those areas mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, within your body, within your surroundings. Okay. Cover everything. That's the first step of this process. All right. You want to make sure when you go through this and you take this first step that you're staying present in the here and now. Don't relive the past. Okay. A lot of times when we go and look at the past, we want to get upset all over again. And we start to run that story through our head all over again. And then we start running the arguments through our head all over again. And, I should have said this and I could have said this and I would have done, all the woulda, coulda, shoulda. Don't go there. Okay. It's not about taking your energy back to the past and reliving all that and stirring it up for yourself and having that physical reaction in the here and now. She said, I try not to, but it's hard. It is hard. It is hard to just look at it for what it is without letting it pull you back there. Right. That's why you have to be very rooted and very grounded in the here and now, in the present, in your body, in your energy that is now, so that when you look at the past, it doesn't pull you back there. Okay. if you're able to, Melinda, try to do this outside, because being outside and if you can, like, sit in the grass or, be at a picnic table or something like that where the earth is below you and you can feel it. It's going to help you stay rooted in the now. Okay. That earthing is so important to our bodies and our spirit, our energy and our minds to connect with the earth, to physically connect with the earth and your surroundings. Okay. Um,
You have a really good grounding on your podcast video or broadcast too that I think someone should go look at if they're really needing a lesson on grounding, because it really helps somebody pull through to learn how to ground themselves.
That's true. Melinda, if you haven't listened to the podcast yet, you can get it anywhere you listen to podcasts. Just search for The Witch Source. And then once you find the podcast, listen to the grounding, centering, and connecting one. It's going to walk you through a process of getting grounded. And I get it. It happens, like you said, because you haven't healed from some of the experiences from the past. And that's completely understandable. That's the process that we're starting, is healing that stuff. But it starts with making sure that you're grounded and rooted in the now. So if you can get your bare feet on the ground, as you're going back and looking at the past, it's going to help you stay here and not take your mind there. Because what's going to happen is if you start to replay all that stuff in your mind, then your emotions are going to kick up. And then you're going to release all these hormones in your body. And then your body's going to go into haywire. Like, that's when you're going to start crying, or you're going to start shaking, or you're going to get the nerves, or you're going to start to feel sick. Like, all that physical reaction is because you let your emotions go there and let those hormones get triggered. And there's nothing physically happening to you in the here and now. And that's why the grounding and the earthing is so important. So you can remember to not go there, so you don't release all those hormones and reactions in your body. Okay. The earthing part is very, very important. But look at it and remember you're here now. What can you learn? All you want to do when you're looking at the past is you're mining for gold, right? Like, literally, you are going to go in with the mindset of, I'm only going to look for the lessons that I can learn, right? And you're going to look for, where can you do better in the future? Where were you strong? What did you survive? What have you overcome to get in the here and now? Right? There's a lot of good stuff that can come. You can also, when you're doing this healing process, the biggest piece is forgiving the other person. And I know that's a hard thing to do, but if you can forgive them, you release them. It has nothing to do with them. It has nothing to do with saying what they did to you is okay. You simply free yourself from holding on to all that. That's really what it's about. And it can help if you can look at, okay, why did these people in my past do what they do? Like, why did they do what they did, right? Like, what was their motivation? Had they been hurt, so they hurt me, right? Like, there's always a reason. Hurt people hurt people. People who are happy don't go around hurting people. So it's the hurt people that are hurting inside that go around hurting people. Okay. So remember that and try to understand what maybe they were going through. That's going to give a little bit of distance and separation. So maybe you don't take everything so personal, right? That's the way you open the door for forgiveness. Okay. That's just the opening the door. You haven't stepped through yet, but at least you can open the door and start looking and saying, okay, what was going on with them that had nothing to do with me, where I can find a point of compassion to then forgive. And as you do that, you free yourself, you get your power back, and you start to heal. Okay. Right. She said, but what if it's personal? Yeah, absolutely get that. But that's where you want to try to figure out, how is it not? What were they experiencing? What was going on with them? And if they really and truly only did something to hurt you, why? Why would somebody do that? And a part of healing, the truth, okay, the truth in healing is taking responsibility for your emotions, for your actions, for your reactions, and saying, I'm not going to be a victim to this anymore. I'm not going to be a victim to this person anymore. I am not going to be victimized by this person anymore. Okay. And you have to look at what were their motivations. And if you played a part, which a lot of times we do, if you played a part in what happened, you have to own that as well. And that's where you free yourself. That's where you take your power back. She said, because people have lied on me and it caused people to treat me poorly based on the lies. Okay. I get that. It happens, right? We get these interactions with people, and for whatever reason, they decide to make lies up about you, right? Why would they do that? Were they jealous? Were they hurt? You know, did they just have such a poor life experience that they felt the need to attack you? Right? Is there some way that you can look at them and say, for you to go to this extreme to try to hurt me, you must have been through something pretty bad in your life. And you can kind of start to feel sorry for those people. Like, you
Yeah.
put so much energy into trying to hurt me and in trying to ruin my life. And it's really sad that you did that.
And if you
Right?
can't really come to terms and hang with those people anymore, maybe you need to do something like a freezer spell or remove yourself from the situation. Because why do you keep going back and subjecting yourself is where the root is here. You know, if somebody is hurting you repeatedly or causing you this kind of pain, maybe you should be looking at why are you still going back for this and trying to move on with your life and your well-being.
Right. Yeah. Even family. Sometimes you have to walk away from family. You know, sometimes you just have to call it quits, wash your hands of it.
Mhm.
But the healing is what's important. Melinda, I would highly recommend that when you go through this process and you start this journey for yourself, that you go listen to the podcast, and go back to some of the very early podcasts. And they really focus on healing and going through a process of healing. It goes through your chakras. So you're going to want to look and start with the root chakra episode. Okay. And you go through the process of healing. All right. It will help give you examples and techniques and ideas and ways that you can really start to heal this, because it's time to start the healing. Okay. It's a process. You're not going to do it overnight. It's not going to be instantaneous. It might take you weeks or months or years, and that is okay. Okay. You just have to give yourself permission to start the healing process and the journey.
And
Okay.
if you feel like you want to get more one-on-one with her, you can go to the Witch Source and sign up for a card reading. And she's very in tune with what's happening with you, and maybe be a little more personal than what she is online here, honey. And we wish you the best of luck here at the Witch Source.
Yeah, absolutely. You can go to the website. It's thewitchsource.com, and we can talk more in depth about it if you are interested in getting a reading there. Okay. But yeah, if
Um,
it's affecting your son too, yeah, pull him out of the situation as well.
okay,
You healing is going to help him.
we have like a personal question here from I don't know how you even say the name, Shalapa, Shilpa, and she's wanting to know, when will I get married, and love and marriage. It's all about arrangement marriage, or it's to do with her
Oh,
personal
okay.
love and marriage. So
Okay, I see it.
yeah.
Is it Shilpa?
So, yeah, hopefully we're saying it. It's kind of a tough name there.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go with Shilpa, and I'm hoping I'm saying that right. If I'm not, I apologize. And love, marriage, all of
Yeah,
that. Okay. We will
yeah.
see what comes through. Let me get 2 more shuffles in. All right, Shilpa, here we go. All right, Shilpa. Don't forget, you guys, we appreciate all of you coming on and hanging out and saying hello. But if you do want a reading, you do have to specifically ask for it. Okay. I don't want to just start reading people who didn't ask for a reading, because a lot of people just come in to hang out and watch, but they don't necessarily want a reading. So you have to let me know. All right. Okay, Shilpa. There's quite a bit going on here with you. Okay. First and foremost, you got to get your energy straight. All right. You have to, your energy feels a little too chaotic and sporadic. It's like you're staking too much on it. You're putting like all your hopes and dreams and expectations into love and marriage. And you have to think bigger than that. Okay. Because what happens is, even if you fall in love and get married, you still have a whole life to live beyond that. Okay. So you need to like widen your perception and your view of your life and your world and what's possible for you. Okay. It just feels like part of the problem is like you're putting so much energy into wanting this love and marriage that you're like pushing it away. Um, so try to just reel it in. Try to put all of that energy and that focus um, into something else. Like, what do you love to do? What do you do for fun? What are you passionate about? Put that energy that you're putting into, you know, the love marriage zone into something else. That's going to get your energy a little bit more balanced and create the space for the love marriage situation. Okay? It it definitely feels like there's hope here. I think, the whole marriage situation can happen for you. Okay? That it can happen. Um there's hope for that, but I don't see it happening anytime very soon. Okay. Which is why you got to get your energy focused on something else. If you'll just calm down a little bit on that, go do something fun, go shift your focus. Okay. That's going to be the thing that just changes the situation for you. All right. Another thing is there's some traveling coming up. So you might want to look at, are you resistant to traveling? Um, to be able to, meet this person or get married. Because it feels like that's part of the problem. You have to be open and willing to do some traveling and get outside of your comfort zone for you to be able to make this marriage happen. So I don't know if you're going to have to, you know, move across country or move to a different country. But it feels like you're going to have to move to make it happen. And it feels like you're not ready for that. You're very resistant to that, maybe. So just open up to that idea a little bit, but really try to just put more energy into yourself, having fun, whatever you're passionate about, whatever like a hobby or a career. And once you do that and kind of loosen up the energy and, open up to the idea of traveling, I think that's when it's going to happen for you. Okay. But it feels like you're really going to have to try to shift your focus away from the marriage situation before it can come into fruition.
We have Bebe on the list. Next, Bebe.
Okay. She said, I love one person and a few ladies created misunderstandings between us.
Mm.
Yeah, I definitely would just let it go. You got to shift how you're feeling. Like you're focusing on like one person and staking everything on one person and this one situation in your mind. You got to let it go. You got to let it go. There might be somebody else that you love out there that would make you even happier. But you're not going to find them till you loosen up on the situation as it is. All right. All right. Baby, here we go. Hey, Shilpa, I would love to get more in depth with you about that and talk to you about that. So if that's something that you want to do, you can always go to thewitchsource.com and get a private reading, and then we can really go into depth on that. Okay. If you're wanting a marriage, as counterintuitive as it would normally sound to say to open up to an arranged marriage, it feels like maybe you should and let go of whatever you're holding on to so tightly. You might actually end up loving the person. But if you want more information, Shilpa, go do the private reading and we can really dive into it. Okay. All right, baby. Okay, it feels like, baby, that you are in a situation that you need to get out of immediately, like yesterday. You need to get out of it. Um, I don't know if it's a situation or a relationship. It feels like a relationship, uh, but you got to have the courage to end it and get out. Okay, this person is no good for you. They're not who they pretend to be, and I feel like you get flashes of that. Like one day things seem okay, and then there's something that flips a switch, and you get a totally different side of this person. And you've got to end it. It's just not good. It's not healthy. Um, really try to just get the courage to break free. Okay. And they're talking about there's help. Okay, there's help for you to get out of this situation. So if you know there are resources available to help you get out of the situation, take advantage of those resources, whether that's people that are willing to help or organizations that are willing to help, whatever the case may be. um, but you've got to end this situation and you've got to get help and you've got to get out of this place and you've got to have the courage to be willing to do that. Okay, so whatever's going on, it needs to stop. um, you got to be really honest with yourself and really just get that courage. Okay, and you can ask for divine assistance and guidance. Okay, and you can ask for the courage that you need to be able to take that first step and reach that hand out to get the help that you need uh, to get out of this situation, whatever this is. Okay. All right, baby, but it's time for it to end. Now you need to figure out what is it that you love. All right. You need to find something within you that you love, whether that be a person or a passion. Um, but find something that you can focus on to help motivate you and get you through this and out of this situation. Okay? That's going to help. It's going to help if you can get something to put your energy and focus into. Even if it's like, if you like writing, like journaling through the process or painting through the process, or um, if there's a person that you love that can help motivate you to get you out of this. Whatever it is, baby, make sure that you end it and end it quickly. Okay.
Monica is next.
All right, Monica. All right, Monica. Ooh, Monica, I think you had this. If you didn't have this card last time, I think you've definitely had it before. But there's definitely somebody, Monica, that you need to just break away from. Okay, it's time to completely step away from this person. Um, they are just creating problems for you in your life. They're just meddling in your life, and trying to just keep you stirred up and going in circles. Okay, it's time to break away from that person completely, and release them. All right. And release yourself and get on the other side. All right. There's a lot of love and blessings here for you. Oh, you're welcome, baby. There's a lot of love and blessings here for you, Monica, but you're not going to get that clarity that you need until you release this person. Okay. They're holding you back, really. So once you're willing to say, I'm done, and focus forward, okay, then you can, get your mind straight and get the clarity coming in of what you need to do. It might even be that like you're wondering like what it is that you need to say, because communication is showing up. So that's something that's very key. So if you're wondering like what to say to this person to end it, or what to say to um, other people about the situation when you end it, ask for the help and the guidance, and it'll be given to you. The words will come to you. Okay, you just have to ask and you will receive. Okay, and that's when you'll get the clarity too. Once you just are willing to even just mentally, emotionally, energetically release this person, things will get clearer, and there'll be a blessing just in doing that part alone. Okay?
We have Tamanna, Anna, Tamanna.
Hmm.
Tam Anna. That's
Okay.
there she is. You
Got
call
it.
me
Okay.
Tam. I think that was kind of like a nickname with her handle or her call or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Tammy.
She said you could call me Tammy. All right, Tammy. Let me get a couple more shuffles in. And you guys, I am getting close to time here. So
Yes.
just forewarning, I'll have to probably be ending it soon. All right, Tammy, here we go. All right, Tammy, it looks like something's going to be starting very soon. Okay. You're, it might be something that's, it's definitely something new. Okay. And so it might be a little bit scary. You might be a little bit fearful of like, I don't know how to do this. But as far as a job, it does feel like you're going to be starting a new job very soon. Um, and it might be something that you're not quite used to. It's going to be something very different, but that's okay. It's going to be good. All right. You just have to let go of the fear and be willing to say yes, and accept the new job that is coming in. It feels like it's going to be something new and different, but it also feels like it's going to have a lot of money behind it. It's going to pay you a lot more than you've ever really probably been paid before. So it's just going to like transform everything for you and pull you up to like a different level, really. It's going to be a huge blessing in disguise for you. So definitely when this new job shows up, it's coming. It feels like it's very, very soon, just right around the corner, Tammy. Say yes to it. All right. It's okay to be a little nervous, but don't let that nerves and fear hold you back from accepting it. All right. Take
Did
it.
you
It's
see
going
her
to be very
question, or
good.
did you come up with that? Because that was her, actually her question was about her job.
Oh, yeah. Before she,
Okay, yeah. I didn't know whether you noticed that was what was in the chat or not, because you were dead
yeah,
on
before
that.
she said you could call me Tammy, I
Okay, you
scrolled up just to
read
try to
that.
get the
Okay. I
idea
was
of what
just
the name was, and
yeah,
then I
read the
saw I saw
question,
the
yeah.
job thing.
Yep. Okay, honey. Thank you. Um, Presh is who's next.
Oh, okay. Preach. I call her
Preach.
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 You're welcome, Tammy. You too.
Preach.
It might be Presh, but I think I always call her Preach.
That it's so hard
All
because
right.
when they're nickname, they're like, I don't know if that's her real name or if it's a, hey, like you make up stuff like I have Pam I am on mine. So I know people kind of mix their words or whatever when they have it on their Facebook pages or on
Yeah, you
their
never can be too sure.
right. Also, anyone that's on here, we're having on the Witch Source Society, we're having a trivia night coming up soon. So if you haven't got on board with the Witch Source Society on Facebook, go ahead and join us. We would love to have you there.
All right, Preach. It looks like there's a lot of negativity going on around you right now, and you got to do what you need to do. Okay, there's something that you've been putting off doing that you know you need to do, and it's time to do it. It definitely feels like there's an ending. Okay, so it's like you've got to end the negativity. You know you need to do it. You just haven't quite done it yet. But it's going to be good when you do it. Okay, there's going to be so much good and many blessings that come in when you're willing to let this thing end. Okay, whatever it is, whatever this negativity is coming from, you've got to get away from it and end it. Things will be good. Okay, you'll come out on top. You really will. You just have to be willing to say enough and end it. Okay, that's really all I'm getting. It's pretty short and sweet at this point,
Right.
but
We have two more girls two more people on the list is all we got. Do you want to try to get them in, or what do you want to do here?
yeah, I'll try to squeeze them in.
Okay, it's Cindy's next then, honey.
Cindy, okay.
Yep.
Hey, Preach, you had a dropout card. Harmony, all right? You're going to have a lot of harmony, peace, balance, joy that comes in when you end this thing. It will be worth it, okay? You're very, very welcome. All right, and you said it was Cindy?
Yeah, Cindy.
Okay. All right, Cindy. All right, Cindy. You've got love showing up here. So I'm not sure if love was something you asked about or not, but love is here, okay? And the light, uh, it's like the light's going to be shined on this love, okay? It's like seeing love in a new way you've never seen it before because you're going to be looking at it in a different light. Hopefully that makes some kind of sense. There's some big changes coming or have already happened that you again were not prepared for, um, but there's a miracle here as well. Okay, so while it feels like there's some sadness and depression going on, it's going to be a miracle at the same time. Okay, and it's going to be there's going to be love in the situation, and you're going to be wrapped up in love, and you're going to have an opportunity to experience love in a different way, again, see it from a different light, if you will open up to the idea of miracles. um, that's the key.
We
Okay.
got another spammer out there too.
Yep, I just blocked her. They are on it today. They're like everywhere. Okay, Cindy, so there's a potential for you to get really sad and really depressed, but you don't have to. It's going to be a choice. It's all going to be when this event happens, and it feels like something changing or ending, and you're going to have a choice. You get to look at it as a miracle, or you're going to let it pull you down and make you very sad. I hope that you will choose to see it as the miracle that it is and know that it's an act of love. Okay. That's why it's happening, out of love. Okay. So let it be the miracle. See it in that light. See it in the light of love. And that will keep you from going into this sad and depressed place. All right. Okay, Cindy, that's what I've got. I really hope that makes sense. If you feel like, Cindy, that you have some more questions on that, because it actually feels very, very intense for the little bit of what I'm able to say right now. So if you have some questions or anything, Cindy, about that, you can message me on the Facebook page, The Witch Source, and I'll be glad to talk to you a little bit more about that, okay? Because it just feels like
Jeanette is
need
the
some
last
more
on the
help.
list. Honey. Jeanette is the last on the list.
Okay. All right. All right, Jeanette, here we go. All right. All right, Jeanette, there's going to be energy that's going to be returning to you very soon. And you're going to get an opportunity to like get back to you. And your energy is going to come back to you. When that happens, use your wisdom and your knowledge. Okay. You've got an understanding and you've got experience. Okay. With, this shift that's coming. There's something coming, okay? It's like a shift that's coming, a door that's opening that hasn't been open to you before. And you're going to have an opportunity to walk through it. All right? And it's like you know what this is, or you will know when it comes up. You're going to recognize it for what it is, and you're going to be able to step through that and get back to who you really are and get your energy back. And you'll be able to let what's been going on end and leave, and you get to feel like a brand new you of like who you really are. Okay, so get ready and get prepared because it's coming. It's coming.
I
You are
see a
coming back to
freedom.
you.
Yeah. I see
Yeah,
freedom.
yeah,
That's what I'm feeling with her. Yes.
it's right there. It's like right around the corner. It's coming, so get ready. Be
Yep.
ready. Okay.
Yes.
And part of it is going to be a choice. You're going to have to choose when this shows up. You're going to have to make a very clear choice of stepping into and accepting it and letting the old die away and be done. And when you feel yourself start to try to go back to that old way of being or that old way of thinking, you're going to have to say no to it and shut it down. Okay.
All right. Thanks, guys.
You're so welcome. All right, you guys, have a great weekend. We'll see you next week. And I have some new podcasts dropping soon, so get ready for that. In the meantime, we'll see you in the group. Bye.